and a couple months before that was auctioning. And at that time, my mom was saying to me, "You are always the best man, never the groom." I'm still holding that title right now. Sorry, Mom.
No, I'm just doing this because I want everybody to know what it's like to be on a night out with Kiki.
Oh my God.
We gotta set a little ground rules here.
Auntie Tanya, please stay seated. No interruptions. We know it's something you can't control. Auntie Maria, you look beautiful tonight. However, I have to say something. Before we went out into the church, we were behind the altar, and my dad, who, as some of you may or may not know, my dad is Auntie Maria's older brother, Auntie Tanya being the sister. My dad said, "Whoa, guys, did you see Auntie Maria? She looks beautiful. She looks just like Med's mom." You're on your way. You're on your way. I've never been in a wedding where the groom reminded everybody to commingle. I'm pretty sure you're okay. I mean, the Florida, New Jersey pen, it's not like a mix of cultures. Everybody's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. But Kiki's a very detail-oriented guy. It's no mistake that your wedding bags came with hand sanitizer. This is a strange man who comes from a long line of strange people. Except for us. Alex, listen. In this family, there's no such thing as a cousin. We are one unit. We move in the same direction. It may not be the right direction all the time, but we all move in the same direction, and eventually somebody moves, steers us back. And when Uncle Greg was right, when he said to you, "Alex, you're like a daughter to me," what he meant by that was, he's going to buy you a car next week, and you're going to crash it 18 times in the next 6 months.
Just leave the tickets in the glove box. I'll take care of it.
And we will show up at midnight to change the tire. And you can give us attitude because that's okay. That's what we're there for. And as we're changing the tire to your car, what you should do is ask us to borrow our car because you've got to go to a high school basketball game with your friends, right? That's normal, right? Just kidding, Alexis. We're just kidding. Love you. Anyway, our journey with Quicod started, we're 9 years old, 10 years old. We had just suffered a loss in a family. We both had pet guinea pigs, and they died within a year of each other.
They did.
And God provided us with a new pet. So, I remember the day when Kiki and Auntie Maria would bring us over to the house, and we were playing with Kiki, and she would say, "You know, if you really love your cousin, you'll change his diaper." And we would run. And Kiki survived those years. He survived some horrible, horrible haircuts, some terrible outfits, just the worst. And it was, and Timania would, no matter what age he was, the same outfits would stay. And I'm pretty sure Vedran was just making them bigger and bigger as he got bigger. And then it was the purple velvet hairs will never, they're probably waiting for you guys. But Kiki, for us, there were times in family events where we would go and we would play, and there were screaming from the basement. And Timania and Uncle Greg knew that we were always taking care of Kiki. And creating the man that sits before you today, the king of the day. But we love him, and he knows we love him, and it's not just Vahan and I. There was Michael and Adrina, Vahan and I. We were the older cousins. Kiki was the first of the next wave of cousins, and he really was special to us. He's still special to us, and we, in our lives would not have been the same without him there with us.
Let's go back to something else you said, though. So about 6 or 7 years ago, Kiki took an internship in Beverly Hills at a sports agency, and so he moved to Los Angeles that summer. And I lived in a one-bedroom apartment, but our dear friends Henry and Lena had a two-bedroom apartment. So they adopted or fostered Kiki for the summer, and everything was great. That was fine. I mean, we had a fantastic summer. There were no problems. There were just every once in a while I'd get a phone call from Henry, and those phone calls went something like this: "Hey, dude, so what's with your cousin?" He's like, "Well, we're always late because he does this like 30-minute like shower pruning session, and then when he's out, he's towel wrapped in front of the mirror for 30 minutes. His hair is less than an inch long, and he's moving piece by piece, but it looks exactly the same. So an hour minimum in the bathroom." And I said, I can't help you with that. He's your child now. So then it was fine. Like I said, not a lot of problems. But a couple weeks later, there'd be another call. And, "Hey, dude, what's with your cousin and the towels?" What do you mean the towels? "Yeah, because every time he showers, he has to use a new towel." That's definitely a Madia thing. If Madia's going to clean all the towels, he's just going to keep using one towel per shower, and that's it. So they have European style. It wasn't a pleasant laundry situation in Henry and Lena's house. And then you get the call, "Hey, dude, what's with your cousin cutting the steak?" I don't know what that means. He goes, your cousin doesn't know how to use a knife. He can't cut a steak with a knife.
Oh my God.
And I said, I don't know, you have to raise him, I don't know what to do. So when they say it takes a village to raise a child, the village raised the child. But it took Henry and Lena to break the habits of 23 years that Madia and Greg gave him. So shortly after, a year later, Henry and Lena had their first baby, and you're welcome, because I prepared you by bringing Kiki in your life. I prepared you for parenthood. And Alex, you're welcome. You can thank Henry and Lena later. They domesticated and housebroke your now husband. So that was a summer with Kiki. But I've lived in Los Angeles for over 11 years now, and Kiki and Alex, you guys have been dating for, I guess it's been 8 years now, and so Alex and I have never really had a lot of time to spend with each other and get to know each other here and there. But I felt really blessed that I got to spend a weekend with them in St. Pete's. Can I call it St. Pete's? You're gonna get upset? It's St. Pete's. It's plural for me. It's Pete for everyone in Tampa, but it's St. Pete's. And that's where they got engaged, and I got to spend a weekend with them and her family and I saw our family meeting her family for the first time, and it was like they were like the left shoe to our right shoe, and it just fit perfectly. So I have no doubt that you guys are going to be a perfect fit. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to hand it back to Anthony for the real speech giving.
All right. So, Alex, we know where you come from. Kiki, we obviously know where you come from. Both of you come from a long line of fighters. You both come from a long line of tough Armenians who came here and who really gave everything to give you the life that you have here. The strength that your family had is the strength that you guys have. And we know that that strength is going to carry you guys through every moment of marriage. Through the tough moments, it's going to get you through sometimes there's some challenges. Maybe your in-laws, Alex, it's not always going to be the easiest road. But in all seriousness, to Alex's family, we know how special Alex is to all of you. Alex is a part of our family. We know that you accept Precor as a part of your family. Now we're all one big family. We love you guys just as much as Kiki loves you guys. We love Alex, and to the both of you, many, many years of happiness. We wish you all the best. We have no doubt that you guys are going to just do everything and accomplish every goal you set out for yourselves. You're doing it now. You're going to continue to do it. There's not enough time tonight for us to tell you two how much we love you guys. So everybody, please raise your glasses for these two beautiful people. We wish you all the best. We love you. Cheers.